what's up? What's good? This is Chelsea at Vividglowtarot coming at you all guys with another Zodiac tarot card reading for the month of January for all my Libras out there. So let's just jump right into it and get started. So I have some Astro dice starting off for you guys. Okay, and my Libras had gotten Pluto with Virgo in the 3rd house. Okay, and basically this could suggest like a situation requiring deep mental focus or some sort of transformation in how you communicate or need to detect certain hidden details in your environments. It could also represent having mental breakthroughs, refining communication and relationship shifts. So this could be a message that you may need to like speak with more precision and power, or it's time to kind of edit how you share your information, ensuring like your words are both accurate and transformative. And then when it comes to relationship shifts here, there could be a shift in dynamics with a sibling, a neighbor, or a peer, even a romantic partner as well. But there's definitely like a hidden truth or old pattern in certain relationships or in these relationships that may need to be brought to light for healing for my Libras in the month of January. It could also indicate that you may be like obsessing over certain research. You may have an urge to master like a specific skill or gather data. And this focus can actually lead to like mastery if you avoid becoming overly critical of yourself. But mainly, in summary of these, it would be, looking at the fine print within your daily life. A small detail you previously might have overlooked could be the key to like a major shift and transformation for you guys in your current situation or relationship interactions, or even within like community, neighbors, or just a group of people that you're dealing with at this time. It could be family members or even again within relationships. Okay, all right, so that's basically what I got for the Astro dice for you guys. I'm just going to move these to the side, and I'm going to be pulling a few channeled message cards from my homemade tarot card deck here, just to see, what channel messages there may be for you guys that you need to receive for the month of January. And I do apologize. I usually put my phone stand type thing on a different little table and stand. I usually don't have it on the actual table like I do now, so it may be a little shaky. I do apologize. All right, Spirit, what channeled messages do you have for my Libras for the month of January? What channeled messages do they need to receive? One more shuffle, one more shuffle. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to read, a few of these and see what came out. Don't know if I'm going to take these. Let's read these first. So we got male, under 40, high maintenance, or dresses nice, that you may be dealing with at this time, or maybe coming in, or have a connection with, crossing paths with for the month of January, or healing over even. Family recipe or cooking may be significant for the month of January for my Libras. And then we also have shadow again. Yeah, some things are needing to be brought to light with past relationships, I feel, for my Libras. It says, face the shadow side of self, but do not identify with it. Yeah, again, it goes back to the Astro dice with being critical over yourself, or overthinking critically of yourself, maybe self-doubt, downing yourself in some way. It represents only part of who you are. Totally identifying with your shadow leads to much evil in the world and with yourself. Okay. And then we have neighbor or coworker. That is so crazy because with the astral dice, it talks about community neighbors. I even mentioned neighbor once, so it could definitely be a coworker you're dealing with, or a neighbor, or you know, people you may even live with, or something like that. Then we have collector hoards. So that may be significant. We have fishing, hunting. And then we also have separation. So some of you guys may be in a separation. It says divorce, contract, legal documents, or court. Okay. All right. So that was the channeled messages that I got for you guys. Next, I want to, and I'm actually, usually I pre-shuffle, but I felt called to shuffle actually on camera this time. So let's just see here. What messages do you have for my Libras? What messages? Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles coming up. And then we also got the Five of Wands coming up. And these are both in reverse for you guys. Okay, so this would be the overall energy for my Libras for the month of January. And so what I'm getting is this could suggest like a missed financial or professional opportunity even. Again, like within coworker here, or someone you know possibly have tried possibly helping you out when it comes to some kind of financial or professional opportunity. But it, you know, you may have missed this opportunity because it's in reverse, the Pentacles here. Because Pentacles can represent our finances, our security, having stability, and things of that matter. Materialistic things even. And with it being in reversed, because an ace is like an opportunity, something being brought to you. But with it being reversed, I see that it was a missed opportunity, or you rejected this or turned it down, or have recently lost resources. Because this can suggest like, you know, again, missed financial gains or poor planning regarding a new beginning here. Okay. It can also suggest like you guys, especially with the Five of Wands in reverse, giving up or avoiding some type of conflict. Maybe walking away from a necessary battle, avoiding confrontation, or lacking the motivation to work through certain tensions. That's led you to missing some kind of opportunity. And it can also represent stagnation and insecurity. So it's kind of like, you know, why bother attitude, where rather than fighting for this new opportunity or managing resources, there's a tendency with my Libras for the month of January to you've been letting things slide, and it's leading to this insecurity. Okay, and I did bring that up about, you know, being self-doubtful or low self-esteem, or being critically, you know, hard on yourself. And then it could also represent like a lack of planning. Maybe like the lack of effort or strategic organized action. And this has also resulted in a missed foundation for growth. Again, it also could talk about money or a career. So a new job or investment opportunity might have been ignored because it may have like required too much effort, or it would have had, you know, conflict, or some kind of project might have even failed due to like poor management. And then again, when it comes to relationships, right, it talks about a potential new stable relationship is neglected or abandoned, and it could often be due to either laziness, fear, or desire to avoid necessary minor conflicts. And then again, overall, these two together is a call to kind of like shake off being apathy, you know, having no empathy, or to stop avoiding necessary challenges and needing to take action to secure like your long-term tangible goals that, you know, you've kind of been struggling with in the past. Okay. So that's the tarot card portion that I got for the overall energy. I will also be pulling some other tarot cards here shortly after we make it through the oracle portion. First, I'm going to be pulling from the power of surrender. This is going to give us a little bit more in-depth clarity on what it is exactly you need to have the power to surrender and let go of, okay? That may be blocking you and stopping you from taking this action to, you know, have more positive outcome and shift of a transformation that's trying to come in for you guys, okay? Let's see, from my Libras, what do they need to have the power to surrender? That one flew out, and it says, surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. And then I am just going to pull one more. I feel called to pull one more. One more, Spirit, for my Libras for the month of January. Okay, we actually got two. That's fine. Surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. Again, you know, you may really observe and analyze to get information to be right about something, but maybe needing to take a step back and allow someone to, like, allow them to be right, you know. And be yielding, not rigid, okay? Because this can help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. And then we got surrender your desire to control people. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So again, back off something, especially I'm picking up relationships possibly right now, okay? All right, so that's what we got from the power of surrender. Let's see what the Enchanted Map Oracle card messages have for you guys. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Libras for the month of January? That one definitely wants to come out. One more shuffle. Okay, so we got Gentle Gardener. Card number 2, that's really crazy because, again, we had this, surrender to the beauty of the natural world and even get out in nature. So, let's see here. I'm just going to reorganize here a little bit. All right, I'm going to read from the guidebook. Give me 1 second. I'm going to grab my other tarot card deck and the guidebook real fast. Okay. So, card number 2, Gentle Gardener. All right, it says, be your own person, be a conscious co-creator. The Gentle Gardener is visiting you at this moment in your life to remind you that your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create the reality you experience. She is the embodiment of the energy within you that is sent out into the field of co-creation and ensures that all that you are is reflected in the world of form. Are you aware of your thoughts? What is their quality? And it's kind of funny because remember the shadow card we had? It said, you know, if you identify with your shadow too much, it can affect you and the world as well. So keep that in mind, collective. Believe in limitless possibility and you will see miracles unfold. The Gentle Gardener guarantees the integrity of everything you send out into the world. Stay positive and expect a wondrous return. Your garden is abundant with beauty. So maybe even a sign like, you know, maybe this summer or something, or this spring, you know, make a garden even. You may use the garden and you've kind of not been, possibly. Or your creative side, any creative projects and things like this. All right, so let's see. What challenges is my Libra's going to have for the month of January? So we have the Queen of Cups. So the challenge is being more vulnerable when it comes to your emotions and expressing how you feel. Again, we even had that, we even talked about, you know, how you communicate. And surrendering your need to always be right. Maybe being a little bit more, because it also mentioned that you guys are a little bit apathy, not sympathy or have any empathy. So maybe needing to, that's like what your challenge is for the month of January, is being more vulnerable and opening up to how you feel within your emotions and your expression within how you show this and communicate it. And then again, the advice here is needing to alchemize, right? Needing to transmute this energy, transform this energy, like be transformative. This is going to be a transformation. This is definitely a purpose within y'all's paths that, and a lesson that you are going through. And the test here for you guys, the spiritual test, is like learning how to transmute and alchemize energy, into a positive, like you're a co-creator. So you're very spiritually gifted. Challenges, advice, and then let's see what the overall outcome is going to be. The most likely overall outcome for my Libras before we end this reading for the month of January. What is the overall most likely outcome going to be? Overall most likely energy. Spirit. What is the overall most likely outcome for my Libras within this situation for the month of January? Okay, so we have the Four of Cups. So the overall outcome here, again, is like needing to expect the worst, right? Because again, there's some kind of offer here. You see this little bitty hand, something coming in out of the ordinary, out of the blue, that like you think that you don't need this new opportunity. Like you may feel like you already have the cups that you want that is going to fulfill you, and you're needing to take the opportunity to kind of, see the possibility of what could come from this if you accept this fulfillment. Something here is going to be brought to your awareness and your attention, some kind of opportunity again, because again, there's missed opportunities here. I do feel that you can still, achieve this in some way. Overall, ultimately, might not be the same actual materialistic thing that's going to be coming back in for you, but I feel the opportunity is that you're going to be able to heal and release and let go and ascend and raise your vibration. Something that's going to be rewarding within emotional fulfillment and happiness, maybe a healing within certain aspects within your shadow side. Again, accomplishing, learning how to alchemize energy here and other people's energies. Like, because you're avoiding this because you don't want to have conflict, but there's something you're needing to do here within knowing and learning how to transmute this energy and alchemize this energy, turn this energy into positive energy. And you're going to be rewarded within emotional fulfillment, happiness, joy, something, great here. I mean, it's a gift, that you'll be rewarded within this. So I hope this resonated, you guys. I also do see, I can't help but, I do feel that if you guys do kind of, again, go within, go somewhere where, enjoy the beauty of the natural world, go out into nature, do some, look inward, go within, do some digging within yourself, do some soul searching here. And I do feel that you will, receive some kind of aha moment. If you've been stagnant or stuck within something, I do see that you will have an aha moment and you will get the answers and the clarity you need if you do this as well. Okay, again, that is Virgo energy. We even had Virgo with the Astro dice. Okay, so needing to go within, analyzing something, but not being too critical of yourselves, right? So that's what I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you clarity, confirmation, guidance, and support. And I'm sending infinite blessings, love, and light. If you enjoyed this reading, give it a big thumbs up. Please share to allow others the opportunity to receive these messages for guidance. And comment below if you resonated. And subscribe to receive future uploads and video content. And until again, bye.